Hello, friends. Today we will talk about one of the best historical figures in ancient times, especially in Greek history, Alexander the Great, the king who conquered all the east and west of the earth. First, I would like to remind you to subscribe to the channel and click the like button to encourage us to continue publishing everything new. Alexander the Great, also known as Alexander the Great, is one of the greatest military leaders in ancient history. He was born in 356 BC in Macedonia and grew up to become a central figure in establishing the Hellenistic Empire and spreading Greek culture across large parts of the world. Upbringing and education. Alexander was born in the city of Pella, and his father, King Philip II, was a great leader and powerful ruler. Alexander was educated by the famous Greek philosopher Aristotle, who instilled in him a love of science, philosophy, and the arts, in addition to training him in horsemanship and military leadership. From a young age, he showed extraordinary courage and intelligence, making him an ideal candidate to succeed his father, ascend to power. In 336 BC, Philip II was assassinated, prompting Alexander to assume power at the age of 20. He inherited a powerful kingdom and an organized army, but he faced challenges from within and without. He quickly suppressed internal rebellions and proved his strength as a king to be reckoned with. Unification of Greece. His first major achievement was the unification of the Greek cities under the banner of Macedonia. Through clever diplomacy and decisive military force, Alexander imposed his authority on the Greek city-states, with the exception of Sparta. He formed alliances and founded the Corinthian League, which united the Greeks for a single plan, the conquest of the Persian Empire. In 334, Alexander led his first campaign against the Persian Empire and engaged the Persians in a battle called the Battle of the Granicus River. It was the first direct confrontation between Alexander's army and a Persian army led by an Asian satrap. This battle took place near the Granicus River in present-day Turkey. Alexander used amazing tactics, leading the charge himself at the head of his cavalry, which scattered the Persian ranks. The battle ended in a crushing victory, opening the way for Alexander to conquer Asia Minor. Then he headed south, and the Persian king Darius had gathered a strong army that included all the Persian forces. Battle of Issus, 333 BC. Alexander faced the Persian king Darius III in this battle near Issus, in present-day Syria. Although Darius's army was much larger than Alexander's, the latter took advantage of the narrow terrain to his advantage. He broke through the Persian lines and launched a direct attack on the command center, forcing Darius to flee and leave his family and money to Alexander. This victory was a symbol of Alexander's military and political superiority. Battle of Gaugamela, 331 BC. This battle is considered the decisive battle in Alexander's campaign. Darius III gathered a huge army at Gaugamela, northern Iraq, trying to restore his prestige. But Alexander used very clever tactics, dividing his forces to confuse the Persians. He launched a decisive attack in the heart of their ranks, which led to the collapse of the Persian army and Darius's escape again. After this battle, the entire Persian Empire came under the control of Alexander. After the fall of the Persian Empire, Alexander continued to expand eastward. He conquered Egypt and founded the city of Alexandria, which later became a cultural and scientific center. He then headed towards Mesopotamia and India. Alexander continued his advance eastward, conquering Afghanistan and Central Asia. He reached India in 326 BC, where he fought the Battle of Hydaspes against King Porus. Despite his victory, his forces decided to stop advancing due to fatigue and the long distance from home. Alexander wanted to recruit Persians and teach them Greek martial arts and integrate them with the Greeks, and ordered his soldiers to marry them. He did so, which the Greeks strongly rejected and accused him of treason, which led to a rebellion by the army leaders against him. Alexander returned to Babylon in 323 BC, where he began planning new campaigns. But he died suddenly at the age of 32 due to illness or poisoning, according to some accounts. Alexander left a huge legacy, blending Eastern and Western cultures, and founded many cities bearing his name. He also established a Hellenistic civilization that lasted for centuries. Star border. In the end, I hope that I have explained to you clearly and briefly about Alexander the Great. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in another video. Bye.